Well, I think we had, Kotz was telling me that we had, I want to say we had 9 two-strike at bats. We really battled. We had a lot of quality plate appearances. We we were patient and yet aggressive at the same time. I think that we were ready to hit. We were ready to hit mistakes, and we laid off the borderline pitches. So that goes to the quality at bats, and it goes to us really being aware of what this guy has, which is great stuff. He's a great pitcher, but we took advantage of some pitches that were up out over the plate, and again, I think when you get momentum, it sort of builds and builds, and we sort of saw that today, especially the inning where we had a bunch of base hits.
How important is that? And a lot of times a guy will give you a mistake, but the guy will swing through it. But
Sure.
having a lineup where you hit those mistakes.
Well, again, every night's different. You never know how it's going to play out. We talk about that all the time. You look at the 2 previous nights. We had some pitches to hit, and we didn't connect. The Giants can probably say the same thing. The last couple nights, but again, we had good at bats. We fought through the at bats even when we were down in the count. We got back into counts. We got back to, if we were 0-2, 1-2, we got back to 2-2 or 3-2. I thought we had really good at bats all night. So again, our guys were up for the challenge of facing a true number 1 starter, and they got it done.
But was this the type of night you guys all envisioned once this team began to?
Well, we I think we're capable of this for sure. I think this is indicative of what we can do, but every night's different. But it's good to see. I mean, it's we were due after I think the first couple games of the series, and even some of the games in LA, I think. But again, this was a good one.
But we spent the first 5 minutes here talking about your hitting, and rightfully so. But James really looked dialed in.
Yeah.
After that.
Yeah, he threw the ball great. I think that again, you talk about we talked last night about the weapons that Morrow has. Shields has his own weapons as well. But I thought today the fastball command at the bottom of the zone was good. The usual great changeup. The cutter slider mixed in, overhand curve. He mixed pitches well. The one breaking ball to Arias just didn't get away from him. Besides that, I thought he threw the ball well, and we didn't help him really. We had a couple errors that he had to absorb and get key outs. After the errors, which is what good pitchers do. I was proud of that. I was proud of the fact that he absorbed the Posey pop up and the leadoff. I think it was a leadoff grounder to short. He absorbed those and put up zeros. That was great. Good stuff. Yeah, Barry.
Kind of today's, I've had to, talk a lot of Padres fans down off the ledge about this team that they just basically thought it's going to be an extension of the same thing as last year, even though it's a completely different lineup. Have you heard a lot of that? It's kind of silly, but just wondering. It's just been pretty crazy.
You heard this through.
Twitter, emails, friends. I mean, really. I have to.
Well, there's a part of me that likes it, that people are into it, right? But again, I think that as we all know in this industry, even on your end, people who are passionate about the game at times can be overreactive, but that's okay. Shows they care. I like that. But I think those of us in this room, the media, you guys sort of know better. And I think that the players know better, that we've played 6 games. We've got 156 left. It's a long season. This team's going to be fine. This is a good team.
It reminds me of like Boston and San Francisco before they started winning. There was always a feeling that the trapdoor would open and the path would resurface. And now they've won like 6 out of the last 11. It starts somewhere.
Right.
Why not start here? Right?
Why not? I'm in on that, Barry. Why not?
You expect this from James, but for him to go 7 innings, it does some good things for your bullpen.
Yeah. Well, I think last night set it up really, really good with Brandon going, 7, and then another 7-inning game tonight was great. And the two guys that we pitched tonight were fresh. Brandon Maurer hadn't pitched in a long time. Frankie needed a throw. He's got a resilient arm, but the games in LA were taxing, and we came out of the chute with, what did we play? 3 in LA, 4 here, and then 10 straight games with no days off early in the year. Usually you have a day off mixed in there, but we're coming out with 10 in a row, and close games where we used our pen. But this was a good one for the pen, and that's what that's what Shieldsy does. He gets it.
How about for Shields to get a hit? It seems like
How about that?
he's like,
Well, I think he's a lifetime 200 hitter, isn't he? Wilson, do you know anything about that? Is he a 200 hitter? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought, Shannon. Thank you. Yeah, he's a lifetime 200 hitter.
Remember we talked about that when he got the hit on the Garza?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's hit and run too.
Yeah.
Buddy, did you know that Justin Machado beat Shields in the offseason?
I did know that.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, he was up at LCC.
Does he get a game ball then?
I think if Justin's watching or was watching this game, he should have a smile on his face. Yes.
Buddy,
And also about his brother yesterday throwing out the first pitch. How about that?
full house, crowd into it, start to finish, the hits, the pitching, just from an atmosphere perspective. Have you seen anything like this in a while?
Well, again, I think we'll see as we continue on, but it's a great start. I know with with the scoreboard and a lot of stuff we have going around the park. I think it's tangible. We feel it, so it's real. It's real. And I'm surprised that a lot of you aren't out there watching the laser show. I heard it's spectacular.